Okay, on the pole, car number 51F is Andrew Fisher from Canyon City. Outside of him is the 18 car of Pete Coleman. Green flag, Randy Ecker running second. Number 8, Jason Ritchie. 43, Daniel Payne. And car 17, you've been seeing him running the number 6, but his real number is 17, is Keaton Shore, who has won the last 2 Sport Mod features here. So Coleman gets into turn 3 just a little bit hot, bumps into the 51 car, and both are still straight, still moving straight ahead. Randy Ecker moves into the early lead. Track still just a tiny bit, little bit greasy here, there, wherever. Continues to lead with Pete Coleman running second, Andrew Fisher running third, Jason Ritchie running fourth, Daniel Payne fifth, and Keaton Shore rounding out the field. Looks like Andrew's car is a little bit tight over there in turn 3. Got some smoke coming out of the back end of that car in the right rear. White flag. Coleman's running second, but he's having some issues coming out of the back end of that car with that blue smoke. Jason Ritchie running third. the green this time by with Tyler Greenstreet leading the race. Ty Noga second. Levi Packard moves up into third. Patrick Menard and Mo. It's like Packard in the 24 car had a little bit of contact going into turn 1 over here. Greenstreet continues to lead. White flag. Levi Packard moves ahead of Ty Noga to take second. Greenstreet gets the white. The rest of the field gets the white. Coming through 3, coming through 4, out of turn 4. Car 38. Tyler Greenstreet takes the win. Levi Packard second in the 22 car. Ty Noga third. Patrick Menard fourth. And Mo in the 75 car rounds out the field. Okay, for the first time in several years, the return of the Rocky Mountain Midget Racing Association to Honor Speedway. We're proud to take and have them guys come back here. On the pole will be the number 76R car of Keith Roush. Outside of him in the 37 car will be Dylan Doyle. Second row in the 7 car will be Troy Simpson. Outside of Troy in the 71 is Mikey Blackard. And rounding out the field will be the number 76 of Mark Hamilton. Okay, we're going to give them the 1 to go this time by to run their 8-lap heat race. Again, on the pole, 76R is Keith Roush. Outside front row is the 37 car of Dylan Doyle. Second row inside is Troy Simpson. Outside second row is Mikey Blackard. And rounding out the field is Mark Hamilton in the 76 car. Interestingly enough, every car in the field has a 7 in the number. AJ, we're looking at him real close. Roush jumps out into the early lead with Troy Simpson running second, Dylan Doyle third. Mikey Blackard on the outside now moves into third. Mark Hamilton rounding out the field. Mark Hamilton moving up beside that 37 car and gets moved into fourth ahead of Dylan Doyle. Keith Roush with about a half a straightaway lead over Troy Simpson. Troy Simpson in second, Mikey Blackard in third, Mark Hamilton fourth, Dylan Doyle rounding out the field. Turn 4, coming out of turn 4, that 76R, Keith Roush, white flag. Simpson, Blackard, Hamilton. Hamilton gets really high coming down the front stretch and almost touches the wall. Dylan Doyle rounding out the field. Checkered flag for that 76R car of Keith Roush. Second place to Troy Simpson, Mikey Blackard. Mark Hamilton makes it close, but not quite. And Dylan Doyle rounds out the field in that 37 car. I was talking to a good friend of mine that's a big Midget fan. He informed me that these guys were running at Calhan a couple weeks ago, and Keith Roush won his 100th RMMRA feature event at Calhan. 100 feature wins. to come out here and run on our little 5th mile track. First car you see is the 4L car of Lucas Dubrovny, the white car number 80, Victor Craig, and the 03J car. She will be on the pole. That is Kiera Craig. Coming to green this time by for 5 laps. And there's the green. Kiera Craig takes the early lead. Lucas Dubrovny looking to the outside. Victor gets a little bit loose going into turn 1. Lucas goes to the outside of Kiera. Whoops. Little shunt down the front straightaway. Like they got the bumper cover, trying to get the bumper cover out from underneath that 80 car. It got partially knocked off. Green flag for the junior compacts. The 03, or excuse me, the 80 car is going to have to get a little repair before he can come back out for the feature. Give them a little bit of radio instruction as they go out here so they can make this exit out onto the front stretch here and not potentially get into the wall. It's still a little greasy for them here. Okay, Lucas Dubrovny leading this junior compact heat race, coming to the white flag. Kiera Craig running second. They're going to tow that 80 car back to the pit area so they can take care of that front bumper cover. After they got all loose here in turn 4, they accidentally got together and knocked a couple pieces and parts off. Checkered flag for the 4L car of Lucas Dubrovny. Second place will go to Kiera Craig in this 03J car. Next is the stock cars, but we'll get this 80 car off out of the way so we can hopefully get him prepared to get back out for the prepared for the feature. Randy's always been a big fan favorite with everybody over the course of the years. Looks like they got that bumper cover off that 80 car so we can get him towed back after this heat race and they can try to get it ready for the junior compact feature. Okay, lights are out. They'll be coming to green this time by for an 8-lap heat race and then stock car division. Joey was in the lead coming across the start-finish line, but Randy went deep into turn 1 and drove around the outside of him there. Leads lap 1. I know Alan Green's in the house. He's in the pit area. I'm not sure what ended up happening with his car last race, if he had any kind of problem or issue. I'll see if I can find out later on what may have been the reason for his non-appearance to race tonight, even though he is personally in the pit area. Randy continues to lead. Joey Reese is still within about 4 car lengths of him. gets a little loose coming out of turn 4. Has to back out a little bit so he can get her pointed the right way. Grip's getting a little better for him over in 1 and 2. I can see him starting to pull the left front tire off the ground. Trying to do the same thing over here in turn 4. Coming through 3 into 4, coming to the white flag is 05, Randy Ecker in this heat race. 1 more lap to go. Out of 4, Randy's hood's bent, popped up, and rolled over. Maybe that was a little reason why he was having a little issue there, seeing over in 1 and 2 over there, his hood rolled over. Kind of blocking his vision a little bit. On track. 148 is Tim Green. 23 is Justin Noga. Green in the lead with Justin Noga running second, that 23 car. Justin did post that car for sale recently in case anybody's interested in maybe moving into a Warrior class. He's got got 2 or 3 different style types of cars, including he recently bought a Mod Light. So Noga takes the lead, gets underneath that 148 truck. Coming to, let's see, halfway right now. Working into turn 3, now into turn 4. White flag in this Farm Truck Warrior division for Justin Noga. Tim Green running second. Coming out of 4, your heat race Farm Truck Warrior heat race winner, number 23, Justin Noga. Tim Green running in second place in that purple truck, purple farm truck. Sport Compacts are up next. I'm going to have them stay up high for a couple of 3 laps and try to roll in the marbles for us here. Help us widen the track out just that little bit more for the night as the race goes on. I might go ahead and inform everybody on our $10 lap leader bonus for the Sport Mods tonight. We got the first 5 laps are sponsored by you guys, the fans of Honor Speedway. Lap 6 and 7 is sponsored by Hooligan Trucking. Lap 8 sponsored by Bratnick Racing. Lap 9, Raven Extreme Motorsports, who is Jeremy and Tony Martinez. Lap 10 is Bratnick Racing. Lap 11, Performance Graphics. Lap 12, Tracy and Joseph Wright. Lap 13, the Hebner family. Lap 14, Green Racing. Lap 15, Bratnick Racing. Lap 16 and 17, Hooligan Trucking. Lap 18, Dirty Money Motorsports. Mr. Blaine Lujan sponsored that lap. Lap 19, Raven Extreme Motorsports. Lap 20, Dylan Payne Racing, a 43 car in our Sport Mods. Lap 21 is in memory of Mike Hurst Racing, Lap 22 by Bratnick Racing. Lap 23, Hooligan Trucking. Lap 24, Grandma Go Fast Racing. The driver of this number 81 Double D. Lap 24, Grandma Go Fast Racing. That's Mary Hyde in this 81 Double D car. And lap 25 is Scar Motorsports. SKAR Motorsports. Okay, I asked them to take and move up and kind of roll the marbles in for us just a little bit to help widen the track out a little bit. So we will get them gridded up right now to run our 8-lap heat race in this IMCA Sport Compact Division. On the pole, number 81, Michael Kirby. Outside of him, the 81 Double D of Mary Hyde. Inside second row, 33, Derek Impson. Outside second row, number 45, Aaron Weekly. AJ giving him the 1 to go sign right now, so lights will be going out here. Okay, AJ looking him over. Green flag. Mary didn't respond very quickly, so she goes from outside front row to third. Michael Kirby in the lead. Derek Impson goes along with him within a car length coming out of turn 2. Aaron Weekly rounding out the field in that 45 car. Kirby leads the first lap, Impson second. Mary Hyde's got her rolling now, running third. Aaron Weekly rounding out the field in that 45 car. .45 looking to the outside of Mary Hyde, thinking about a move. Impson's right on the bumper of that 81 car of Michael Kirby going into turn 1. On the outside of him now, can't make the pass. Kirby has the momentum and keeps the lead. Impson still looking, using that high line. Whoa, he turns into the track and gets a little loose and loses control and loses second place. Keeps third place though. Mary Hyde moves into second after a little driver error on that 33 car over in turn 3 over there. He was running up high and all of a sudden he turned in and the car just tried to whip around on him. Kirby has a straightaway length lead over Mary Hyde at the moment. Mary Hyde continuing to run second. Aaron Weekly looking underneath that 33 car. 33 seems to be awfully loose down here in 3 and 4 for some reason. Looks like he's got the handle on it in 1 and 2, but he's having trouble down here going through 3 and 4. Works that high line again. Weekly looking underneath him. He's beside him. Impson led that lap, so he's still running third. Into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, that 81 car, Michael Kirby, white flag. Impson, in the meantime, gets beside that 45 car. 45 underneath him to take third, coming out of turn 4. All the cars on the track have the white flag now. Into turn 3, into turn 4, coming out of turn 4, coming to the checkers. Your Sport Compact Heat Race winner, number 81, Michael Kirby. Mary Hyde will run second, Aaron Weekly third, and Derek Impson rounds out the field. Okay, last heat race for this evening is Hobby Stocks. 43 is Wade Petty. Outside of him will be the 53F, Gordon French. And rounding out the field, number 44B, Brayson Dubrovny. Brayson is the current track points leader by 1 point over Gordon French, 235 to 234. Wade got a late start to the season, and he's running 8th with 63 points. Third place overall right now is the not in attendance tonight is Leon Berry. Green flag. Wade Petty moves into the lead. Gordon French running second. Brayson Dubrovny rounding out the field. Petty keeps a low line coming out of turn 2 over here. Brayson gives the 53 car a little push going into turn 3. Gordon French looks underneath that 43 car. Dubrovny, in the meantime, goes around him on the outside to take the lead, and underneath that 43 car, not quite. 43 kind of come down the track and put a little crimp in the progress of that 44 car. Dubrovny looking to the outside in turn 1. Looks high, looks low, got a nose underneath him, but no, can't make it work. 43 gets loose coming off of 4. The guys all check up behind him so nobody gets in him. Dubrovny again looking underneath him, going down the backstretch. Has a fender for a second, but can't make it work. Petty continues to lead. Brayson looking to the outside, but then again looking to do the crossover. Has a bumper down there. They touch. Just kind of an incidental deal. That's going to be a yellow flag. I don't think it was an intentional hit by any stretch, but we'll let other powers that be make that call. Coming to the white flag, 44B, Brayson Dubrowny. Gordon French running second. Wade Petty running third. So your IMCA Hobby Stock Heat Race winner is Brayson Dubrowny, Gordon French running second, and 43 Wade Petty rounding out the field. Okay, we're going to take Rocky Mountain Midget Racing Association feature. Got Keith Roush out front. Troy Simpson second. Mark Hamilton third. Mikey Blackman fourth. Troy Simpson streaks right by, going into turn 3 to take the lead. Getting real red as he's gingerly getting in through the turn and out of the turn. Troy Simpson drops back to second. Keith Roush out front. Troy Simpson in second. Mark Hamilton third. Mikey Blackburn working and trying to get underneath him. Coming out of 2 but can't make it work. Setting sail out front of this field. Dylan Doyle rounding out the field in that 37 car. Roush leads by almost a quarter of a lap. Simpson second. Mikey Blackburn third. Mark Hamilton fourth. And into the wall. Yellow flag. Okay, they got the car, the 71 car of Mikey Blackard hooked up. He and that 7 car were battling really, really hard. Blackard took his left front over the 7 car's right rear, got it up in the air, and then the car come around and backed in the wall. Guess it kind of crushed the tail tank and stuff, and obviously took him out of the race. Driver was okay and everything. He's fine. Got a little work to do some repairs now. We got 8 laps completed. We'll have 12 laps to go when we get back to green here in just a minute. Okay, the wrecker's almost off the track. We'll wait one more lap before we give him the one to go. Okay, AJ's given the one to go. Lineup is good. We got 8 laps complete. We got 12 to go. Leader will restart the race as they come out through turn 3 and 4. Unfortunate for Mikey Blackard. They were battling real hard for second place, but hey, that's what you do the races for. Roush is on the gas. Troy Simpson, Mark Hamilton, Dylan Doyle. These guys carry a lot of speed going into the turns because you virtually end up driving the car with the rear end. It's where the term turning right to go left comes from. Roush has opened it up to about a 15 to 18 car length lead. Troy Simpson still second. Mark Hamilton right there within a car length of Troy Simpson. Dylan Doyle doing a nice job rounding out the field. Hamilton looking hard, looking high, looking low, trying to do what he can to get around that Simpson car, looking underneath him again. He's right on his bumper, going down the front straightaway, going into turn 1. Still looking. Can't make it work. Got a little too loose coming out of 2. Roush has moved up a little higher on the track, getting up there in that good sticky material. Leading the field by a quarter of a lap right now. "13 laps complete. Hamilton still looking hard underneath that second car. 5 to go. 15 down, 5 to go. Hamilton still looking underneath. Oh, he moves underneath him. Slide job. Goes right underneath him and keeps right on sailing. Simpson gets a little high over 1 and 2, loses some ground. 76R, Keith Roush. Still leading, 76. Mark Hamilton running second. 7. Troy Simpson seems to be struggling just a little bit right now. Having some kind of a mechanical issue. The car's not up to speed like it was. Flag for the 76R car of Keith Roush. Mark Hamilton running second, a half a lap behind. Roush is really on the hammer. Troy Simpson third, Dylan Doyle fourth. Checkered flag for that number 76R car, Keith Roush. Okay, we'll get them out of the car here. You got a little bit of safety gear they have to take off. There's your winner in that 76R car. His 101st RMMRA feature win, Keith Roush. Second place in car 76, team owner of that two-car team, number 76, Mark Hamilton. Third place in the 7 car, Troy Simpson. Really appreciate the RMMRA coming out and racing with us this year. We hope to see him again in the future. One more round of applause for number 76R, Keith Roush. Number 76, Mark Hamilton. And car number 7, Troy Simpson. Okay, as the modifieds come around, on the pole, 51F, Andrew Fisher. Outside, 05, Randy Ecker. Inside second row, 43, Daniel Payne. Outside second row, number 8, Jason Ritchie. And rounding up the tail, number 17, Keaton Shore. I'll announce who the lap leader bonus, what the lap leader bonus sponsor is as they come around and stuff on each lap as well. Green flag. Andrew Fisher and Randy Ecker were side by side coming across the start-finish line, and they're still side by side coming out of 2, going down backstretch. Ecker pulls it out to the front to take the lead. This first lap sponsored by Fans of Honor Speedway. And it's Randy Ecker that picks up the first $10. Ecker stays in the lead, and Fisher made it look interesting for a little bit there. Ecker wins the second $10 from the Fans of Honor Speedway. Still in the lead. He will pick up the third lap $10 from Fans of Honor Speedway. Oh, spin out. Fisher gets around. I wasn't looking right at it. Didn't know what happened. Then he gets bumped nose to nose by that number 8 car. Issue with a bad left front. I don't know if it's a flat tire or what. Andrew Fisher gets by. coming out of turn 2, but gets it going the right way. Keaton Shores right there underneath that 17, 43 car as well. Ecker, Hooligan Trucking, sponsored lap 6. Payne got a fender underneath Randy, but couldn't get on up beside him there, but now he's looking underneath him coming out of turn 4. Side by side. Nope, Ecker leads that lap as well. Lap 7 by Hooligan Trucking. Keaton Shore right there. Daniel Payne had a better run on him coming out of turn 2, but had to lift. Shore's right there on the bumper of that 43 car, letting him know that he's there. Ecker, Bratnick Racing, sponsored lap 8. Bratnick Racing. Oh, 17 car gets in the water in turn 3. Yellow flag. He got into the water down there in the bottom turn 2, splashed it up on the track. So we're going to have the cars roll through it a few laps here and make sure that they get it back to racing condition. The 17 car was doing a really good job, got it just a little bit sideways and got it down into the water. Did a little nosedive down through the puddle down there in the bottom of turn 2. Looks like he's okay and going to stay on track. So. Okay, the 17 car Must thought there was a little more damage than what he thought. He went ahead and went on back to his pit area. We're letting the drivers roll it in a little bit. The 05 car just gave the indicator over in turn 3. Still thumbs down, but it's still a little too slick over there in turn 2 to get back to racing conditions. So we'll get to it just as soon as we can. Car did pull into the hot pit. Apparently he had some kind of a noise in that left front corner. It was getting pretty noisy and stuff, and they got a little bit concerned about it. So I don't know if he's still in the hot pit or not. Real bad noise in that left front, decided to go ahead and take it on back to his pit area instead of causing any potential more damage. So Randy Ecker continues to lead, Daniel Payne second, Andrew Fisher third. Ecker picks up the $10 from Raven Extreme Motorsports. He's picked up an extra $90 so far, looking for the 300 to win. Oh, Andrew Fisher spins it, turn 2. Okay, 9 complete, 16 to go. Randy Ecker continuing to lead with Daniel Payne running second. Andrew Fisher, they're on the gas, green flag. Daniel Payne looking underneath, trying to see if he can find room to take and move underneath him on down on turn 2. Ecker picks up another $10 from Bratnick Racing. He's picked up $100 so far. Track must be slicking up just a little bit. They're starting to have to pedal a little bit. $10 from lap 11 from Performance Graphics. Payne still looking for a way underneath him. Looking again, coming out of turn 4, can't make it work. $10 from Tracy and Joseph Wright for the $10 lap leader bonus for Randy Ecker. He's picked up 12 of them so far. Randy's pedaling, Payne's on the gas, but a little bit loose. The Hebner family puts up that $10 for the lap leader bonus. He's looking underneath him again. He's just trying to find a place, just trying to find a spot. Green Racing is the sponsor for lap 14. Sponsored by Bratnick Racing. He's picked up an extra $150. Oh, the 43 car gets really loose coming out of turn 2 and loses about 8 or 9 car lengths. Coming to lap 16, Hooligan Trucking. See if Payne can reel him back in. He got really loose coming out of turn 2. Hooligan Trucking, lap 17 for the 05 car. Daniel Payne second, Andrew Fisher rounding out the field. Dirty Money Motorsports sponsors lap 18. Lujan picked the number on his car to sponsor that race with Dirty Money Motorsports. Lap 19, Tony Martinez, Raven Extreme Motorsports. Looks like Payne's having a heck of a time trying to reel him in. Andrew Fisher's made up just a little bit of ground. Daniel Payne Racing, he sponsors the lap that Randy Ecker leads. He just handed Randy a $10 bill out of his car as he was driving by. Lap in honor of Mike Hurst Racing, picked up by Randy Ecker. Coming into lap 22, Bratnick Racing. Payne has closed up some of the distance. He closed up with a couple car lengths, and Randy had it coming out of turn 2 and widened the gap back up. Payne's still right there within a car length. Lap 23, Hooligan Trucking. Fisher right there with both of them. He's reeled them both in. Wide flag coming out at 4 for that 05 car. Grandma Go Fast Racing. Can he pull a clean slate here coming to lap 25? He's got about a 5 car length lead. Turn 3, turn 4, coming out of 4. Fisher makes a move. Can't do it. Randy Ecker, your IMCA Northern Sport Mod feature winner, lap 25, sponsored by SKAR Motorsports, SKAR Motorsports. Randy Ecker makes it a clean sweep, wins the 300 to win, plus an additional $250. Gonna take home $550. I'm gonna see if I can get him to take me to dinner. I don't know if he will or not. He'll take his crew chief, Dale, to dinner, but I'm sure he won't take me. Little Miss Brindley down there with the trophy. Tracy Wright down there along with them. We'll get him out of the car here for a couple of photos. There's your winner, number 05, Randy Ecker. I'm sure Little Miss Brindley's really happy about this because Randy's her favorite. One of her real favorites here, so. You may notice that several people are wearing pink again tonight in honor of Kristen Hebner. She's going in for some more surgery on Monday. We wish her the best results with anything with that and stuff as well. So, second place, number 43, Daniel Payne. Third place, number 51F, Andrew Fisher. For 05, Randy Ecker, 43, Daniel Payne, and 51F, Andrew Fisher, your IMCA Northern Sport Mod feature here on the Steel City Shootout night with a 25-lap feature event. Randy picking up a nice $550 tonight. On the track, Colorado Dwarf cars. Okay. 30 on the pole, 38, Tyler Greenstreet. Outside of him, 22, Levi Packard. Inside second row, Ty Noga. Outside second row, Patrick Bernard. And Mo Soran is in the 75 car. AJ's giving him the one to go. We'll go green next time by for a 20-lap feature. Okay, the driver in the 25 car was asking to have the ambulance come check him out and stuff, so we're going to, we went ahead and went red so we could get the ambulance over there and get checking on him, make sure he's okay. He did hit the wall pretty hard over there after he bounced off that 75 car. I'll see if I can get a report here as soon as possible to find out the status of the driver, Patrick Bernard, in that 25 car. So. The driver is talking to the staff and to the ambulance crew, but he seems a little stunned, and it's not surprising as hard as he hit that wall over there and spun the car around. Ambulance crew still talking with the driver, trying to determine what we need to do here. So we're still kind of on standby waiting to double check the status. 75 car is able to continue, so we're going to go ahead and roll him around here where the rest of the field is over here on the little track. Okay, just heard from over there in turn 2. Driver is out of the car. He appears to be doing okay. I'm sure he's going to be plenty stiff and sore in the next day or two here, I'm sure. But glad to hear that Patrick is doing okay. We got tow meter there just as to get hooked up as soon as possible, as soon as they give us the clearance to move the car. He did say the driver was outside, had gotten out of the car and was standing there talking to everybody. So that's the good sign. That's the great sign. Driver's okay. May have a bit of a headache. May have a little bit of whiplash backing it in the wall like he did. So, and definitely will be have a few bruises and stuff when it's all said and done. Okay, the ambulance crew drove in the pit area there so they could just do a little more of an assessment. They didn't take him clear back to his pit. I see him sitting right there just off of the hot pit area. And our crew is over cautiously hooking the car up so we can get it back to his pit spot. Folks, I see somebody down by the fence going into turn 1. You need to back up, please. You need to back away from the fence right there. Okay, we're going to go green next time by. That's all they're... Oh, okay, you're cutting it to 15 laps. Okay, I was just informed by leadership that they're cutting it to a 15 lap feature here, so Tyler Greenstreet out front. Second place, he got a little loose and lifted. Oh, and the 75 car gets into the back of the 24 and spins it out. Let's see if he can get it going. Okay, we're checking on the status of that 75 car. They said his battery was almost dead. There he got it fired. Okay, they sent the 75 car off to the two-spin rule, so. Okay, one lap down, 14 to go. Tyler Greenstreet leading, Ty Noga and Levi Packard running second and third. Coming to the green flag. Greenstreet opens up about an 8-9 car length lead over Levi Packard. Ty Noga running third. Whoa! Big crash for the 22 car of Levi Packard. Levi Packard driver's okay. Something, I don't know if something broke or if it just cooked on him and then turned right and just went straight into that turn 2 wall. We got Tomater there to pick up the car and get it to the infield. Just told Tomater to hook it to the front, hook from the front. Okay, we'll get the got the front end hooked to that 22 car, and we'll get him pulled to the pit area there. Okay, track's back under yellow. We'll get ready to go on these guys right here. 2 laps down, 13 to go. Okay, we're going to bring him to green this time by. Tyler Greenstreet out front. Ty Noga running second, the 24 car. Complete, 7 to go. 8 complete, 7 to go. 1:05 to go. Tyler Greenstreet, the 38 car. Ty Noga in the 24 car from Canyon City. Sounds like Noga may be having just a little bit of a mechanical issue. He's had to check up just a little bit. Track might be a little dry slick for him. We just observed some sparks coming out of that 38 car. Not sure what's going on there. Okay, we got 13 down. We'll go green, white, checkered. Had an exhaust pipe come off that 38 car. Okay, coming to green this time by. We got 2 laps to go, so we'll go green, white, checkered. There he goes. Green flag. Coming to the white flag. Tyler Greenstreet. Ty Noga. Coming into 3. Coming into 4. Coming out of 4. Your Colorado Dwarf car feature winner. Tyler Greenstreet. Ty Noga finishes second. Okay, we'll get these race winner and second place up here. Get a photo for that we'll put on Facebook later on next day or two. A little bit of attrition in that race, unfortunately. And the door comes open. Driver steps out of the second place car. There's the driver out of the first place car. Number 38, Tyler Greenstreet. Second place, number 24, Ty Noga. Next up on the agenda, the Junior Compacts. Okay, Junior Compacts on the track. We end up losing that number 80 car, so we've got Kiera Craig in the 03J, and 4L is Lucas Dubrovny. We'll run them 10 laps for the Junior Compact feature win. One more round of applause for number 38, Tyler Greenstreet, and number 24, Ty Noga. Junior Compacts coming to the green. Kiera Craig on the pole. Lucas Dubrovny second place. Whoop. Kiera gets a little loose going into turn one over there and backs off, puts Lucas into the lead. Kiera, this is her rookie season. She's only run about 3 or 4 events. Still learning how to handle the car, operate the car. Doing a good job at it, though. I know she sure is excited about being in a car. She's been wanting to be in one for about a year. So, good for her. Lucas Dubrovny leading. Lucas is leading the Junior Compact points here at Honor Speedway. Victor Craig is second. Kiara is running third in the points right now. Still got several races left to go for the season. Got 4 to go. Lucas working his way around, potentially putting a lap on this 03J car of Kiera Craig. We'll see if he's willing just to take and bide his time and finish out the race, or if he really thinks he might need to push the issue and try to get around her here, since he's got a whole lap on her. Maybe he'll just take and follow her around and take the feature win. White flag for that 4L car. Coming out of turn 4, checkered flag for Lucas Dubrovny. Kiera Craig finishes second. Okay, we'll bring out the stock cars here in just minutes. We'll get the 4L and the 03J into Victory Lane over here and present them a trophy from Moore's Tractor Service, LLC. We got Shawnee and Brian Moore both down there in Victory Lane with their youngster. Brian and Shawnee just took the vows here just a little over a week ago and are officially married now. I actually attended the wedding. It was a very, very nice wedding. Very nice location and setting and stuff. And I'm happy for the couple. We'll get the drivers out of the car here momentarily. There's your winner, number 4L, Lucas Dubrovny. Second place in the 03J car, Kiara Craig. Get feature winner photos and top two. Again, sponsored by Moore's Tractor Service, LLC. One more round of applause for number 4L, Lucas Dubrovny. And another round of applause for number 03J, Kiara Craig. Coming to green, AJ, green flag. Randy Ecker pulls into the lead, coming down the front straightaway by the start-finish line here. Joey Reese running second. We're only going to run them 15 laps with the time that it is currently right now, so... lead over Joey Reese in that 35 car. Joey's trying to do what he can to see if he can reel him in. He closes up a little bit, then Randy pulls it back out again. Gets a little loose coming out of turn 2, but so does the 35 car. Must be some spots getting just a little dry slick because they're having to pedal a little bit coming out of 2 and out of turn 4. They're both pedaling really hard over there in turn 2. Joey's still doing what he can, trying to hang on. He's closed it up a couple of car lengths. He's within a car and a half right now. Turn 3. Turn 4, coming out of 4. White flag for that 05 car of Randy Ecker. He led every lap in the sport mod race. Let's see if he can finish this one up too. Joey's trying to do what he can to get a little closer. Not going to make it though. Coming out of turn 4, car 05, Randy Ecker. Joey closed it up within a car length, but couldn't get to the finish line. Okay, we get these 2 cars rolled down to victory lane. Get the farm truck and the Warrior out here and run them a few laps. We'll get the feature winner sign and the contingency connection sign in the catalog book, contingency connection catalog book down there, and have Randy take up and pose a photo for it. Get him out of the car there. There's Joey Reese, number 35. Second place, Joey Reese. There's your winner, number 05, Randy Ecker. Well, he's going to run over and do a little photo bomb here with Joey. Randy's become infamous for his photo bombing here down at Honor Speedway. I don't know if he did that before at some of the other tracks he's raced at. He's raced at a lot of locations. That's why he's always one of the fan favorites. And here comes our farm truck and our Warrior. Tim Green, the 148 farm truck, purple farm truck. Justin Noga in that white number 23 Warrior car. We'll get them around here and run them for 15 laps. Okay, the lights are out. Gonna go green next time by. Starting just a little bit early. Wanted to prove that that farm truck potentially could beat that car, but he got it way high going over in turn 3 and turn 4. And Noga takes the lead coming down in the first lap. Up, and he goes around. Still rolling. Got the clutch in and kept it running. Oh, and he spins it around again. He spun it around once and kept it going, then he spun it around again and stalled it. So we had to go yellow. There he's got it running. Two laps down. 13 to go. Okay, we'll go green next time by. 2 down, 13 to go. Green flag. Trying to see if we can take and get a few more of these farm trucks put back together. So maybe eventually one of these days we can take them, run them on their own. But time will tell. Says he's coming back out, but we haven't seen him so far. Jesse Followell's working on his truck after he damaged it a few races ago over in turn 2 over there. Hopefully he'll get back out soon. In the meantime, he's been very, very helpful with us out here at the track, doing track prep and so on and so forth, which we appreciate his help. Down, 9 to go. Okay. of the engine right behind the right front tire, but the flames just went out. But he does carry it around to the win. 23, Justin Noga. Advising that 23 car that he had some flames that was coming out the right side of that engine, right around the right exhaust pipe, in behind the right front wheel. But the last lap and a half he ran, I didn't see him anymore. We got some guys just checking on it right now. Got a fire extinguisher just in case potentially we might need it. So I don't know if it was an oil leak or what it was. Valve cover leaking and it caught fire. Okay, there's your winner, number 23, Justin Noga. Second place in that 148 truck, Tim Green. Fortunately, we didn't have to hose the thing down with a fire extinguisher, but we always got it there close at hand, just in case we might need something. So. Okay, we've got the final two events now. We got Sport Compacts right now rolling onto the track. Currently right now in the points lead here at Honor Speedway is the number 445 car of Aaron Weekly with 250 points. Derek Empson, a very close second at 247. Mary Hyde's in third at 240. Melanie Robinson, who's not here in attendance tonight, 237. James Embry, 207. Ella Allen, 201. So it's still a very close track championship, season points championship battle between the 45 car and the 33 car. We got Michael Kirby on the pole in the 81. Mary Hyde, the 81 Double D. Derek Empson, the 33. Aaron Weekly in the 45. Mary backed off a little bit there again. Had trouble taking off. Let Michael Kirby jump out into an early lead. Okay, no laps completed. Flagman didn't like the start, so no laps completed. We're going to make them restart it. They weren't up side by side when they got to the orange tire in turn 4, so Flagman thought the 81 car took off too early, which he did. So we'll try it again. Flagman liked that one. There they go. Kirby jumps into the early lead. Mary Hyde running second. Aaron Weekly running third. Derek Gibson in fourth. Weekly looking to the outside of that 81 Double D car. Gets on the outside of that 81 Double D, but can't make it stick. Mary Hyde still running third. Gibson gets all the way up beside her. Running side by side, coming out of turn two. He gets around her, but let's see if he can hold on to it or if she's going to take it back in turn four. Takes over third place. Michael Kirby still running first. Aaron Weekly second. Derek Gibson running third. Mary Hyde rounding out the field. This is Michael Kirby's third race here. He's back in ninth in points, but with the issues with the Martinez cars, specifically Jeremy breaking a leg, Jeremy's out for the season, so Michael Kirby should be able to move up, progressively move up in the points here. Weekly closing the gap on him a little bit. Derek Gibson right behind the 45 car. Loose, and that allowed Impson to get around the high side of him going down the backstretch into turn three. Takes over second place. Had a good turn 3 and 4. Something mechanically wrong with the 33 car. He dropped to the inside of the track and slowed down. Something going on. Mary Hyde going around that 33 car going down the backstretch. 33 car drifting slowly there in turn 3 and 4. Let's see if he heads for the pit area. Sounds like he's trying to keep it running, but he's struggling. Speed's coming back up a little bit with that 33 car, but he's still struggling with it. Michael Kirby continues to lead. Aaron Weekly running second, almost a quarter lap behind. Mary Hyde running third. Gibson's going to stay on the track. And Kirby's going to look to put a lap on him right now. Gets on the high side, drives right by him, puts that 33 car a lap down. Impson still struggling mechanically, trying to keep that car running. Weakley's put a lap on that 33 car, and looks like Mary Hyde is going to put a lap on him as well. Could potentially give her another podium finish tonight. Impson's a lap down, but he's hanging on for dear life, trying to maybe make some points up off of attrition. Aaron Weakley second, Mary Hyde third. Stretching the lead out. He's got not quite a half a lap lead. Puts another lap on that 33 car. Looks like possibly the 45 car blew the bottom end out from underneath that engine and stuff. They called it from over turn 3 over there. We could really see him coming out of turn 4 with the flames. And I got on channel 2 and told him to take and get out of the car as fast as he could, which he did. So. He's out of the car. He's all okay and everything like that. He took a little tumble getting out, trying to get bailed out of there. We'll get the get Tomater hooked up to the 45 car and get him back to his pit area. And I was just advised that 33 car needs a push to get restarted. Get the quad behind the 45 and get him moved back to his pit area there. Unfortunately, apparently losing an engine. I would think the way it was kind of scattered, it looked like it was in an engine or transaxle. So. Okay, we'll go back to yellow. Yellow flag, refire the cars and keep going. Your order is 81 double D, and if he's able to continue, 33. Turn your yellow light on me, Jay. See if any of the other lights Okay, we got some little issue here, and I see Brian headed over this way to check and see if our batteries went dead on our warning lights or whatever, because for some reason or other our warning lights went out. Michael Kirby up front, 81 car. Gary Hyde running second. Derek Gibson had more of a mechanical issue, so he couldn't continue. Out of turn 4, coming to the white flag, number 81, Michael Kirby. Hyde in second. Gonna get another podium finish tonight. Help her gain another point or two on those people in front of her. Turn 3, turn 4, coming out of 4. Your IMCA Sport Compact feature winner, number 81, Michael Kirby. Second place, 81 Double D, Mary Hyde. That'll allow Mary Hyde to close up a couple of points on Aaron Weekly and a point or two, a point at least on Derek Impson as well. Tighten things up just a little bit more with several races still left to go in this season. So our next race is on August the 9th. That will be the Pueblo Cup. Sport Mods will be running for our famous Pueblo Cup with the Sport Compacts, Stock Cars, Hobby Stocks, Junior Compacts, Dwarf Cars, and Farm Truck Warriors. So August the 9th at 6 p.m. for the Pueblo Cup. Those of you might be keeping up, watching and stuff, we made a date change with the open wheel night we originally had on the 28th. The sprint cars, Western Plains sprint cars, will be coming to Honor Speedway on September 13th. There's your winner, number 81, Michael Kirby. Second place, out of the car, Mary Hyde. And out comes our final race for the evening, the Hobby Stock Division, sponsored by Kicks Country. The Sport Compacts, presented by Southern Colorado Services. One more round of applause for number 81, Michael Kirby, and 81 Double D, Mary Hyde, presented by Southern Colorado Services. Lights are out, coming to green. Wade Petty jumps out into the early lead. Grayson Siegel got a decent start, looking to the inside of that 43 car. Oh, the 43 goes around and gets into that 44 car. Doesn't look like maybe just a little fender damage. Okay, coming to green. Green flag. 1 down, 19 to go. Petty doesn't get a real good start. Doesn't take off real well. 44 started to move on the outside of him, but couldn't make it work. So 43 gets a little high and then cuts down in front of that 44 car. .43 spins out, but .43 spins out, but keeps it running. .44 is having a little mechanical issue. You can hear it kind of spitting and sputtering over there. Coming around 1 and 2, especially down into 3 and 4. Gordon French is your leader. 44 is up, yellow flag. Well, he didn't. He threw the yellow, then he pulled it. Out front. Wade Petty running second, that 43 car. We're gonna, since there's only 2 left on the track, we're gonna drop it from 20 to 15. He did some work on that 44 car, but now he's pulling up, stopping again over there in turn 2. 43 spun around, causing this is okay, we're going to give him the 1 to go. We got 5 down. We're going to cut it to 15, so we got 10 to go. Coming to green. Green flag. down and 3 to go. The 44 car didn't go in to the hot pit area under green. He is 2 laps down, but he's still trying to battle. Feature, Gordon French in the lead with Brayson DeBrolny running second. These two are only 1 point apart, so if they finish this way, they will be tied for the Hobby Stock Points Track Championship currently right now. Okay, final race of the night. We'll get these guys over here and take a couple photos and hand out a trophy for Mr. Gordon French from La Junta. A lot of action tonight in several of the classes and stuff. Midgets did put on a pretty decent show. Was glad to have them back on track for the first time in 4 or 5 years. As I mentioned, we will be back on schedule on August the 9th. There's your Hobby Stock feature winner, number 53F, Gordon French. And just by rough calculations, taking a look here, with the finish being like this puts them tied for the track championship point standings. Second place, number 44, Brayson DeBrolny. Appreciate everybody coming out this evening, spending their Saturday evening with us here for our Steel City Shootout.